It's the Cleveland Browns now on the clock. The Huskies are now on the clock.
Got the
Next
I had the number
the
2.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are
So,
on the clock.
he's a hidden draft. He's 97 SL correction.
On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens.
They took out the graphics to see.
It's the New England Patriots now on the clock. The Huskies are now on the clock.
Yeah, because the mind they took the background. Obviously, he was gone. My halfback is gone. Yeah, the corner is still.
Now on
I should have
the
traded
clock,
back. Oh,
the
okay. So
Texans.
the cornerback is 95 acceleration. Also, developed.
The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock. The Huskies are now on the clock.
All right. So that answers my question. There's hiccups in definitely should. All of my picks are going except from the right end that they wanted me to draft.
We have a trade alert. This pick has been traded.
I'm just going to stay back to get that pick.
The Huskies are now on the clock. The next pick has been traded. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. The Huskies are now on the clock.
Viking. He went up three places. Wasn't supposed to do that. Because, truth, this is I want your opinion on it. Because I made a not I scouted him. I'm not gonna go for the that. I'm not gonna go for the because he drafted by. But new round they had B.J. Robinson. They drafted a rookie halfback, 73 overall. Yeah. So, expert opinion. Can I make this? Try to pick up. No. They had B.J. Robinson, 23. His left in a contract. But they also went out and drafted a second running back, Sergio Toller, 21 years old, 4 years contract. Fits my scheme, a hidden depth, and he's not someone I scouted, so he doesn't break. My question, Coach, can I make? Yeah, the guy they drafted. Well, I got it. Jack Jones in the spot and I about to see if they're going against. Folks, we happen. They got a different.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Huskies and the Saints, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro taking on the New Orleans Saints. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The reason why they say
and we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the number 1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, He took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterback.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Get what it is.
Now it's Burrow. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Let's go.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So following the
nights are right. How's your night
2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Pull. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pull. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So
I know it's a super slight thing that they added to Madden, but I'm glad they added it. In the old Maddens, like if you had a created character, even if the character's name was pronounceable, they would never say it. They would say they threw it to him or the receiver or whatever.
And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well.
I appreciate the view, Robert.
Back to throw again. And
nice run. It's just preseason. These games don't count.
Yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one
dropped it again.
But I think the defense jumped.
I'm testing out the rookies. I got a rookie wide receiver, a rookie halfback, and a rookie cornerback.
From up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it lines up incomplete. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Pull.
Nice, go.
And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Is not a good call. They should
Operating from the gun. Pull.
And
it's caught. Touchdown. Traquan Smith. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So far, my quarterback is
a pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
I'm proud of myself for drafting an X-Ray because he was supposed to go in the second round.
Right at the goal line. The lane opens here.
Oh my God! He just ran it back on the kickoff.
It's a foot race. And they are not
he was supposed to be in the second. He was supposed to get drafted in the second round. It was like 4 quarterbacks that was supposed to go in front of him.
They just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. On 1st and 10, pull, and incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, pull. Man open is Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, awesome.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Pull. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
That's called being mature. Not everybody's going to agree with you.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Pull.
Let's go.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. A run here for J.D. McKissick. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Off the play fake. Pull. They shakes him off. Pass taken in.
Let's go.
Tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw. Pull. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pull. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pull. And it's caught.
Go, another touchdown strike. Let's go.
15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Stevenson. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Like what made me like kind of agnostic is the fact that it mostly comes down to the score. Like that book makes whatever high power it's there.
Here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Spiteful and petty as you would not believe. Right, and that's the thing too. That's why I'm on the other side too, because I'm like, if there's such
through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Image.
Right,
it makes sense because
let's keep
a lot
this
of
going. 2
you
drives, 2
are
touchdowns.
petty and spiteful.
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now he'll try to run with this. Shifts past him at the 45. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Foul. Baseman. Defense.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
With that
36
same
yards on the
mentality.
play.
But with that, the
Brown now. From the gun, he'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Dallas. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. He'll try again. And once again, he will not go anywhere. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. They run again with Dillon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. action. Williams. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot.
But that's kind of
And
they
he's
kind of
gonna
cover
lose
their
yardage
bases
here.
that because it's
Second
just,
and 11
Christian
now.
religion. You're made within their image. So if I
Looking
make
to
something
throw.
in my image,
Williams.
they would
Trying
be
to
like
fit it
me.
in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
So if I'm petty,
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo as teams
and
like
isn't
to
that
call,
what's
meaning three safeties
isn't
from
that
big
vanity?
nickel.
Isn't
They just
vanity
want to take
supposed
away
to be
the
bad?
quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Isn't vanity like being vain? Isn't that
From a
bad?
couple
Like,
yards
if I
deep,
made
he'll
something
bring it out of the end
something
zone.
like me
And
to
tackled
be
at
like
the
me, so that they
21
worship
yard
me.
line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Some of the
Like
fans
the
here
one story-
don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, they'll kick off the drive with Dallas. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
Offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center.
Cool.
Because
That's
remember, he's got to snap the ball and put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy out of your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun, Brown. He finds his man, complete. It's Haynes. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Right. Okay.
Back to throw.
The-
Brown looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnett.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Right. The story.
Looking to throw. Brown. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Right. The story that she referred to. Like I didn't. But I know. Like
They'll
my
run with
cousin
McKissick.
was like,
Oh, good move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
and so my cousin.
A
Like I would do
gain of
anything. for my
13. It's a
So
1st
he was
down.
like, he was trying to do her Christian whatever. So he was like,
Operating from the gun.
Other
Brown. And this one complete to Smith.
last story I
No
know
gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd
Not,
down.
like you said, not everybody's rich. I think it was story Scott was rich. Guy was like
Back to
rich.
throw.
And I'm
Brown.
paraphrasing by the way. The guy
To
was
the
super
goal
rich.
line, but it's
Every day he was
incomplete.
and
And
he
they
was
were just in the
homeless.
second
They
quarter.
did not
There's
stop.
ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm
Right, he
bell
just-
for them when they start
yeah, he
calling
just
plays
stepped
on the
over him
offensive
every
side
single
of the
time.
ball.
His eyes already
And then
looking
essentially
upfield on that last
this
one.
person, either fat brother or some type of family
From
member got
17
sick.
yards out. And the Huskies
The
have
Lord
moved out in
was
front
like, I'm
by
not going
3
to help him because you
touchdowns.
didn't help this person.
When you're a
Like,
great route runner,
you're-
it makes you
like,
that
you
much
didn't
better
do
as a
your duty.
receiver because now your
And it was
quarterback
like, why-
trusts that you're
I
going to be
didn't
where
put
he
this person
expects,
in
and he's
this
able to
shit. I
deliver
didn't,
the ball on
make this
time.
person first,
Elliott good with a PAT.
I didn't
and
have
the lead now to 3
I didn't
touchdowns
have
at
a
21.
reason to help this person. Like it's
Setting out to
their
kick this one
situation had
away,
nothing to
and
do with me. I
off
was
it
living my life.
goes.
Why am I being punished?
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. One of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run it. It's McKissick. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That wasn't selfish. That was I would think that would be more prideful than anything. But with that, like the one story that kind of really like solidified my mindset is the whole pillow assault. When you think about it in terms of logistics, think about it logically. Did they? I'm again paraphrasing.
Throwing again.
God and the devil made a bet.
And this one
The
is
devil was like, I
incomplete.
will.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because
I bet
incompletions on
the
first
only
and
reason
second
your
down.
followers
Now you gotta
follow
worry a little bit about the clock because
you protect
you
them,
prefer
give
not to give
them.
them another shot here in the first half.
And
But
God
if you
was
don't pick up
like,
the first down,
or essentially
guess
was
what?
like,
You're
no,
likely
they
gonna
followed
have
me
to.
Meanwhile,
because
on 3rd down, they take
this is
a
what they
shot at the
aspire to.
end zone, but it's
So he
incomplete.
killed his man's
Be a little
family.
bit
He
of
tortured,
frustration there.
essentially tortured his man
Back-to-back
for his
incompletions.
entire life.
Receivers blanketed on both
And
attempts. This
The
time
guy
on
was
3rd
still
down.
like, yes,
The kick by
still
Elliott is
follow
good,
my team.
and that will extend their
I'm
lead
like,
even further.
So you tortured
So
him.
they get the turnover in plus
Prove
territory.
a
The drive
point.
stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
That's
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each
And I'm
other,
like,
didn't we?
that's
Both of them
crazy.
make sure that they had the upper hand in the advantage.
That's like
Offense
saying-
trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Williams now throwing to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Williams. And this one incomplete.
But
Too
like
much contact
with
on
that
one,
story,
and it's
like
3rd
you
down.
love
In
your pet.
search of 4
Bro.
yards
So
here
like
to pick up
to
the
me,
first down.
it's like if I go, the only reason your pet
From the gun on 3rd
the only
down.
reason your pet likes you
Williams.
is because you feed it. And then someone goes, okay, I'm gonna let you come punch my puppy in the face every day. It's like most people are like, no, I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Why am I gonna let you torture this?
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd
Either you
down.
believe me or you
The
don't.
Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. His throw incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Williams on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Here's Williams to throw on 2nd down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Williams throwing on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached half. Boy, rough crowd. No football.
And then on
for
top of
6
that, like
months
a lot
already.
of
We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
Like their story shows up in other religions.
Welcome back, Charles
like,
and
for
I
example,
settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Some
No
Jesus
run
story,
back
but I was
here to
watching it
begin
from the
the half,
perspective
and
of
we will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
I was saying I was watching. I was like watching. I don't know if it was a documentary.
They'll start this drive
It's like a movie, and it had religious. It was like a Christian story, but told from the side of.
The loss of a full
It was told from the side of the
Muslim,
Muslim.
and now it's
told
second
from the side
down.
of the Quran, you know? Oh, part of this story
looks like
is
somebody
true,
may
but
have
this is how
forgotten
we.
the snap count,
So I'm like,
and a 5-yard penalty
how do I
ensues.
put one person? How do I put one person over another person?
And
And
that
they
false
both
start penalty
they both
certainly
have
not helping
fantastic
their cause
feet
here.
that I
Second
can't
down
go back
and
and see.
long. They'll go again with McKissick. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. To throw on third down, Brown. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Brown. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Haynes. Touchdown! A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with
Like
his second
my thing is,
touchdown of the game.
everything that I
And
do,
the Huskies had
everything I
6
try
to
to
lead.
do is science-based.
Elliott
I say
good on
science
the
is
extra
nothing more.
point, and that'll increase their
Science
lead
experiment
to
doesn't mean
28.
the fact that
The kickoff unit
a
is
fact
out on
is a
the
fact,
field,
and
and
it
they
will
will
always be a
send this one away.
A fact is something that replicates.
And this will not be
The same
returned.
thing
It's a
100 times, they
touchback,
get the
and
exact
they'll
same
begin
result.
at the 25. Now the attention
I
turns
can't
to the
hard to
Saints
see
offense getting ready
at all.
for their first possession
never
of
seen
the
a person
second
do it.
half. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I was a kid,
impossible. Let's face it. And
when I was a kid, that scared the crap out of me because they was like, oh, if you are not a true believer and you meet the Lord, you going out on Judgment Day. And I'm like, oh.
There's not football about the game there on second down. That was a positive.
I was like, I can't force myself to be like, yes, I believe this.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And you can sense the frustration now as they're going to drop him again behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. Back to throw. Williams. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Peyton Hendershot from 10 yards out. And the Saints get a bit closer. So very important first
I
drive in the
even
third
give
quarter,
it
Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Lady, I'll even give that absolute. I even give that absolute. Because let's say for
and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
My concern comes in, why does it, if you are this powerful,
throwing to start
why
the
does
drive.
my belief
this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I'm going for eternal damnation if I don't believe in you, or if I don't believe in you before I meet you.
Brown. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. And a real first down.
Now Brown on first down. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion.
Right, if I'm inevitable,
chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Here's the thing, though.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
You made me this way. Why would you punish me?
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw on 2nd down, Williams. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run a toss here with Dillon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I get what you're saying, but
Holding offense.
as we started this conversation, Lady and I, we are kind of.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I'm more right in the middle. I don't know.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
If you are inevitable, the word inevitable is going to happen no matter what you do, no matter how you live, this is going to happen.
Bootleg, Williams.
So
into the hands of
why is it okay? If I don't have
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far.
I'll give you the
averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
So,
taking
with
it
that
about
being
the
said,
16.
I will get punished.
47-yard punt, a return of
if
4.
I got to
and they
whatever
will take over
after
1st and 10. The Rio
and be
offense
like,
about to
oh,
set up shop
okay,
once
you really
again.
are who you say
No
you
points
are.
last time out.
And then
They
it's
were
like, oh,
forced
no,
to
it's too
punt, if
late.
you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead
Like,
here and a chance to add
I
to
did
that
not
here.
believe in you. It's just
First and 10 as this new
I couldn't
drive
prove it.
starts. Sebastian Joseph Day busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On second down, a run with Dallas. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. Back to throw. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground, brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36.
That's the thing that
Possession goes over
why,
here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down
if it is,
and 10.
why is it a sin?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this
story
drive?
that I heard.
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
At
the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he believed.
Dallas.
And I'm not saying it's true or false because I don't know. He goes, a lot of people say that Satan are devil worship, or like they want to conjure spirits and summon demons. And he goes, from his understanding,
both teams trade touchdowns,
that's
and the
not
third
what
is
that
we're
is.
through 3 quarters of play. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
Like their book of
back
their,
now here live
like,
in New
holy
Orleans.
scriptures or whatever.
A lot of folks starting to make their
the
way to the
devil
parking
was
lot. Their
just
guys
someone
trail big here to begin quarter
themselves
number 4. They'll
or
run
something.
on first down with Dallas.
And that's why they was casting
Past the 30,
So
second
Satan
down
is
coming up.
essentially are people who go, I don't need another entity. I don't need another something to give me strength. I'm my own strength.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And
let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might
they're not devils. They're not trying to summon
the
demons.
jersey and
They're
trying
just,
to ride him out.
I'm my own
down
God.
at the 26, following a gain of 6. 2nd and 11. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Right.
Brown now.
That's what I'm saying. They were saying that.
It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty.
Right, but that's what that WWE wrestler was saying. He was saying
The
that
full start backs him up 5. First and
the
15.
devil, or what is known as the devil, he wasn't casted aside because he did anything wrong. He is saying, essentially, yes, he is
the 45-yard
devil
line.
worshiper, But
That was
the,
huge
the,
after being
the
behind
devil
the chains
isn't
on
someone
first
that,
down to make
oh,
this
I'm not
second
going to
very
be evil. I'm not
manageable.
going to be
Yeah,
punk.
how much pride do you
I
have in an
believe in me
offense
to an
on
extent
first
that
down to get that kind of
I don't
yardage?
need
Because it actually
external
opens up
force
your playbook on
to give me
second down.
strength.
You can run it, you
And
can
that's
throw
why he
it,
got
you
catch
keep your
inside.
defense
So,
off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly
so
that.
that like that.
Brown from the gun on third down. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line.
Like my thing
story
is
here, over 20 yards.
like for my
Out of the
this,
gun, hand
like
off
this
to
thing
Dallas.
mindset is like if like I'm also arrogant and a little bit cocky, so I'm like if I'm omnipotent, omnipresent,
11 more on that one,
all
and another
powerful,
first down.
I
Starting to
am
look
him.
like this drive, it may be the
If
final
someone goes,
nail in the
oh,
coffin.
Well, this is why you
I
work out
believe
so
in you.
hard,
I
right?
don't
This
think
is
you
why you
exist. I
spend
don't
all
think
that time in the
if I'm
offseason.
omnipotent,
This
that
is
means I
why
can
you
hear
have
this,
those
I can
OTAs and mini
I hear
camps.
all,
For
I know
these
all.
situations, these
I would just present
scenarios,
myself and be like,
to
okay,
run someone into the ground
whatever, give me
and
whatever
secure a victory.
ridiculous tax
11
that
yards there, just like last
you
play.
need
Now
to
a
see
first
that
and 10 at
I
the
exist,
11.
and I would just do it. I'm
Operating from
omnipresent,
the
so I'm
gun.
everywhere and nowhere at the same
So
time.
they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion,
But that's
0
what I'm
yards
saying.
gained, so they're behind
But
schedule.
that's what I'm saying.
on
I
down
would do it
distance.
to the
I think they were
entire
hoping to get it
world.
to him. He can make a man or two
omnipresent. I'm
miss, but that window
everywhere at
comes
the same
quickly.
time.
Throwing again on
I would do it
second
for
down, but
everyone
this time
at
it's
every
incomplete.
given point. So
Well,
there
this
is no
drive, they're
there
perfect
is
2
no
of
doubt.
2 on third down conversions,
You
but they need a
see
full
it.
10 yards here. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And this will
Okay, but
now
now
be
let's take
brought
it.
out.
Let's
It's
take
a
that off of
touchback.
religion.
The
Right?
New Orleans offense set to take
If
over.
take the
And
woman that
certainly
gave
this
you
not
the
performance that they were
that
hoping for to
you
begin
had
the
to get the hard
exhibition
drive from,
season,
right?
but still plenty to watch for in
if she
this
just
fourth
said,
quarter.
"Trust me," without any proof of why you should
Now
trust her,
Williams on 1st and 10.
you more than likely
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Williams. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field
okay.
as best
So
they can.
okay.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep
Okay.
everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And
I'll give
he's
you-
going to
I'll
have
give
a
you- I'll
Saints
give you
first
another
down
time.
as they're able to get the
A
third
random
down
person, you've never
conversion.
met this person in life, you never had a conversation with this person, you've
Operating
never
from the
nothing.
gun.
They can walk up
Williams.
to you and say, "Boba, I
And
need
it's
your
caught.
dog. Just
Schoonmaker.
trust me, I will return it."
A big-time play there for New Orleans.
You just like, "Oh, okay, hand over your dog and then trust them to give it back."
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Williams to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
And he'll take this
We
up
are
near
clapping
the
them up
35,
41 to
maybe
17.
the 34.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Another run. Again, it's Dallas. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brown complete. Smith has it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A great return there of 22 yards. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Well, we said at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately...
And worshiping a false prophet is so, like, even if you make mistakes...
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I don't put anyone above the...
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate time.
Or
desperate measures down big. They just sent their receivers out.
It's our fault.
But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this
for
stadium.
Me, I'm like,
see that
that's why I'm like, yes, there could be a
because I tried to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes, not athletes everyone else.
But I'm also on the fence. I can't say if I can't explain what it is, then I can't say what I can't say who did it. That makes sense.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That was crazy.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out.
But even that, what about people on the spectrum?
All the good play
they don't.
They
just
move
people
on. They
who
find
legitimately don't know.
They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team.
I get that. I understand what you like. This isn't like a Bobo, prove your God. No, it's just like it's more of a how we got to the way that we, as explained to you, where John doesn't believe.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough.
We're going to find out when we get there.
That one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
Yes, this specific exists.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Maybe. But when is it? Don't you think there's a better way to do? Kind of like that was like the Doctor Strange movie. I understand exactly what you mean. That and I respect that. It reminds me of like the Doctor Strange movie when the woman he loved. I can see that, especially you. I'm joking. Right. Or yeah, probably. Me specifically, yeah. So like a parent, when a kid draws a bad drawing.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Buccaneers and the Huskies. All that and more coming up next.
Right, but that's the thing too, though.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a compelling matchup here. As it'll be the Tampa
I don't want to go to the X-Men timeline. You crazy? You'll be a
Rio de
mutant.
Janeiro. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis happy to be back alongside you.
Nah, I don't want to go to the X-Men universe because you'll be a mutant, and now you like they openly hunting you. The government openly hunting you. Like, nah, I'm good.
Today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows at the NFL.
Yeah, because you be tripping, so
you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Out is the kickoff unit.
Who'd be on demon time? You know?
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And how about this show,
I wouldn't want to
the NFL world by storm.
I wouldn't want to go to X-Men because they said like basically they were like mutants.
21
The way
touchdowns
that
for the
created
Jacksonville
X-Men,
Jaguars.
like, black people were the
Personality,
mutant.
everyone gravitates
You had
towards
to
this
find
guy.
a way to tell
Teammates
it in a
love to
child-friendly
win.
way,
With
and
a
I'm like,
quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for
and
a
I'm
guy
from New
who
York,
seems
so
just
you
like
haven't
that.
you'd be okay because you from
A good safe
you would
pass
be like
there
I think
right
like
off the
X
bat.
Flight,
It's almost
X
a
Force or
rhythm
something
play.
like that.
That's what we like to call it. Get them
So
in
you
the
wouldn't have
rhythm
as
early,
villains,
something
as many
safe,
villains.
something they're
I'm from
confident
New
about,
York,
something
so I would
they
be
feel good.
like all the
Once
villains
that's
would be here.
completed, then you just keep moving from
And
there
the
because
government's
the
hunting me. I'm
confidence
like,
elevates.
nah.
7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed
Can't
to do
do it.
exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They run on first down, but it only produces a
Like
gain
the
of
percent,
2.
like literally,
It's 2nd down.
in like the old
From the
X-Men
42-yard
cartoons
line,
that came
here's
on
a 2nd
Saturday
and
mornings
8.
or whatever. I remember vividly where they would be like the government, like literally you get the president, the army, like, oh yeah, it's open season on the mutants. It's like, oh, if you see him, that's why they created the system. It's like, oh, if you see him in the street, you kill him. That is crazy.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
I can't live that life.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what
they got power too.
We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39
like,
now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At a certain point in everyone's life, I believe.
Looking to throw.
He gets tired of fighting.
Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack.
Minshew sets to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now off to the races.
I think there's some kind of like button.
Yeah, he will go out right
this is going to sound crazy. I think it's like some kind of button inside of his head.
Changes things a
that
bit.
he
There's a 1st and 10 all the way down.
or like a button inside of the visor where he has to look at a certain point.
On 1st down, they'll go to the
fire
ground attack.
Because he's not walking around with his eyes closed.
They'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Now Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The 25-yard line is what they need here.
It was kind of funny. Like, I remember, again, this is another story I remember vividly. I was in, maybe like 4th grade or so. And I don't know why my brother had to book the book of like Cyclops' origin.
And now 4th down.
And his origin was kind of crazy. He would be in jail, especially because, you know, he was a black dude. Literally, in this story, I don't know if this is actually origin story. He was in like school or whatever. And all you know is like, his eyes started burning or whatever. So he ran to the bathroom and started splashing water on his face, trying to stop it from burning. And then all of a sudden, he looked up and he blasted through the bathroom wall into the other bathroom out of the building. And I'm like, you know you killed somebody.
And don't let him put some points on the board.
You going to jail.
And they'll begin by
That's
running
bad.
the option.
He would have vaporized him.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
There would have been no evidence
The last
of
play
it.
got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
But that destruction of property would have been crazy.
Back to throw. Pull. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Except for the hole leading right up to you.
That let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pull. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You mean all of that? All of her powers or power of her specifically?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down.
No, but I'm saying, like, but that's not their power.
2nd down and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more.
The reason I ask that is because the clause is not their power.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Javon Kinlaw.
Wow.
Busting
The Silver Samurai
for a
was able
loss
to.
of 6.
He poisoned them.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pull. And that is incomplete.
But That's why I asked Boba what he meant, because if he meant, if I had Wolverine's powers, that's his powers and his abilities are different.
To get on track in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
So the powers and the abilities, because if you remember his story, he didn't have metal flow.
Following a 7-yard return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
So if we have his power, yeah.
Here on first down.
You know the most famous.
Comes out, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free,
Right.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
They turn him into a weapon. That's why they call him weapon.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's also why his healing factor.
Because of the fact
that Wolverine's healing power
it's Minshew.
is good, but the adamantium that they put in his body is killing him. So his healing factor is so good that he's healing all the time, while fighting and healing other things.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try to run this one
because
in.
Cancer is cancer is just
that's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Whereas adamantium was man-made. They took a skeleton and put it on top.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead,
and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Zach Moss. It's a 1-yard touchdown run.
Wolverine is more on the same scale as Cable.
The Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
It still sounds like Cancer.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started.
But that's what I was saying. He's more in line of Cable.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle.
I'm about to explain. A lot of people don't know, and I'm glad you said that. A lot of people don't know. Cable, the white guy.
Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. As they got it with a second down and 2
if not the greatest psychic being in the Marvel Universe.
He's going to try and take off with it.
But because Kang the Conqueror put the cybernetic technovirus on top of him, he is constantly healing that. And the way that it was explained to me, Kang the Conqueror made a virus that it's almost like a common cold. So every time his body finds a way to stop it changes and mutates and gets better. And he's constantly fighting the mutation in his own body.
That's the end result.
That's why he did. That's why he can't use the second goal. Because he has to focus all of his energy on the virus not taking over the body. So I was putting Wolverine in that same category. That because the metal is on his body and it's on him all day, every day, 24/7. And so much of it that his healing factor is so great that it's amazing that he's even able to, like, if he gets a cut, to heal that cut.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He still got the
Another
cancer
shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a third down and goal.
Nah, Cable doesn't have healing. He's a psychic. But I get what you.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Huskies have got it back to within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Like they did with.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense
it's more superhuman. It's superhuman, but it's not extraordinary.
They were very frustrated after giving up
like
6
us
the
as
last
humans,
time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
But that's
because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert.
But they did for Cable at least. They did explain. They did show just the upper echelon of his power. So his sister is the cure.
And that is not going to get it done.
That if she's within, I think it said like something 50 feet, all supernatural powers are cut off. So
a change of possession here on the punt. The Rio offense set to take over.
He's like, because Cable, again, a lot of people don't know, is the son of Cyclops and Jean Grey.
We talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50.
And so,
but most of the times when you talk to offensive
coaches,
is like, they say balance is
we do like be all end all when it comes to cycle, except for the new kids. They have another
near midfield at the 49.
And
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And so they like, this is what he does. It was like, there's nothing. He made Professor Xavier look like a child.
And he's got this down to the 35.
He made Jean Grey look like a child. Like his psychic ability was so. That part I believe they wrote into it. They wrote themselves into it. Because it was like, yeah, you made him pretty much the most powerful psychic ever to have ever been born. But he got this human technovirus on him, so he can never use it.
Back to throw again. It's complete.
Like, that's pretty.
Well, he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. On first down, pull. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Like, the person that Magneto is the most afraid of is his daughter.
Throw left side complete. That's Parker. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10.
Scarlet Witch is not his daughter. The speed guy.
Back to throw. Pull. And it's caught.
Yeah, they retconned it. And the one that we looked in the continuity that we looked in 616, they retconned it and they said that they're not even mutants.
And that makes it 14-10.
Yeah, essentially. They got magic. So in the hierarchy of the X-Men universe, it's human at the lowest totem, and then there's
And he'll decide to not bring
the
this one
humans,
out
then
as
it's
their
mutants,
drive
and
will
then it's
begin
natural.
at the 25. The Bucks ready to take
So,
over once again.
Scarlet Witch has
Charles, a
magic.
very uninspired
She
effort. The last
she
time
was,
we saw them out there was a
she was
quick 3 and
experimenting.
out. and then
One,
they punted
her
the football.
mother was like a gypsy or whatever.
So
She
soundly during the
magic,
series,
and
but
then
what
she
would be even
went
worse
to,
now is letting it happen
the
again
brother
right
was-
here. They've got to get going.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4
the
from the
vampire
31.
people, the people who like looked after like tried to
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be
they
tackled
experimented on
about
her.
the 35.
Got her.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short.
So that's why she
about the length of the football.
She's Magneto's daughter in the sense that they went to her and he raised
The
her.
linebackers has got it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Quicksilver.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
Preseason.
yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't
Well,
want to do this when it comes
Polaris,
time for the
she
games to
can
count.
move. She can move Earth off its axis.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few
And that's
inches
his actual
short.
goal.
They still need about the length of the
He's
football here,
terrified
maybe a
of
little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. The throw right sideline here is complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Poole. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw
Until
there.
they go, oh, your power. Then they go, their power makes it your power. It's like, oh, I didn't see this combination coming.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
He's like, oh, like something like Toad or whatever.
They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Like you
That
mix
sets up
Toad
the first
and like the
goal.
Blob, just for conversation's sake. Now you have a giant Toad.
Looking to throw. Pull. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Imagine him just using his tongue to like rip a whole building out of the ground and throw it at you.
One possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
To throw on 2nd down. Pull. And it's caught.
Let's
Touchdown.
go.
It's Ron Wesley from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT.
That's the default.
And
That's the
that makes it
stage
a
one. The first stage you get out
21-10
of every skill tree is
The
skill
kickoff
factor.
unit is out on the field and they will send
But they
this
call it
one.
durability.
This taken in at the goal line.
Like the level 1 skill is always just
And the
increase,
decision to come out
enhance
of the end zone is
durability.
going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. There again
That's like
is
the first
running back
requirement
as he
to,
trots onto
like,
the
they go,
field.
are you a
Charles,
mutant?
he's a rookie.
Yes
He's
or
been
no?
on the ground once, maybe defensively.
And then
now
they
say,
go,
okay, we
do
get
you
this young
have,
to cough it up 2-3
do you
times.
have
He's got to be careful here.
enhanced
Yeah, they do
durability?
tend to
No,
zero
not a
in on the
mutant.
young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that, guys. All right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get 8 out of
I
this
think
before
that's
being
hilarious.
stopped at the 28.
That's the only requirement to become a mutant. Got enhanced durability?
They'll try to throw
All
for
right.
it with Minshew.
That you're definitely.
Working
The human is the most fragile thing we've ever created.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first
Imagine
and
if
10.
you like Luke Cage. Yeah.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
A real fight.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Oh.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but
Someone like
maybe
Luke
here
Cage.
not the worst
And
thing
then
in
you
the
go to
world.
No,
the
not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Minshew. And his throw is incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Minshew, he's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15.
You don't want to stop time, though. You don't want to stop time and then, like,
now the Bucs
go
going to
into
use
a UFC
the first
fight.
of their timeouts.
Because, like, you're going
the stoppage will
to
under
murder.
a minute to go in this first half. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Boyd. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final.
No, that's not what I
minute
meant.
of
I
the
meant
first
in
half.
terms of, like, if you
Extra point by Bass,
stop time, you
up
get
and
into a
good.
skill.
And it's
You
now
get into a cage fight.
21-17.
You
After the
throw a
touchdown,
punch
Bass
and
to kick it away.
And you got to remember, time around that punch is also. But I mean,
And
when
he'll
you
just
restart
take a
time,
seat
you
at the
would
drive
hit
will begin
them
at the
so fast
25-yard line.
and
Oh,
so
look at the
hard,
running back.
they would
Man
literally
out of the
burn.
backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys.
Like, you would turn them into a bomb. Because you
The
would literally
leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way.
Bunch of managers. Boom.
That's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They're going to be looking at you like, did you just explode a man?
Throwing on 1st down. Poole. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. A big play there. 59.
My quarterback is balling, and my rookie wide receiver. This man is out of control.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Now he just needs to do this in
The
this
kickoff
record.
team on the field now as they will send this one away.
His X factor is dots.
And it'll come out to the 25.
You
so
better
will
add
not
football
attempt to
players.
return. Well, the Bucs going to
Who
take
would this
over
be?
now late
My
in
quarterback
this
is
first
a dual
half.
threat quarterback.
And with him down 2 scores,
But
you wonder if they might
his
try and
X
put
factor
something
also
together,
dots.
even
So
if it's
he has,
just to
like,
get
when
into
he hits
field
the X
goal
factor, he
range.
basically got pinpoint
Throwing on
accuracy.
1st down, but this one winds up
Who
to
would
be
be a real,
incomplete.
like,
You know, during
NFL
these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them.
I
Don't
really
we?
see Aaron
Because,
Rodgers.
you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
It's a short one here, complete to the
Yeah, my
tight
quarterback
end.
doesn't run a lot, but
The
he can.
Bucs forced to use their 3rd and
He'll
final
run maybe 3 times
timeout
a game.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an
My
offensive
quarterback
coordinator, what are
outrun
you looking
people.
for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along.
My quarterback, I
because
think
once
his
your
speed was
playbook's
like
probably
14.
installed,
14.
how well are they handling it? Easy in and
4,
out of the huddle,
14.
no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like a good
He
offensive
dusted.
football team?
And down he goes.
If he didn't get outside of the pocket, it was a wild.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA
I'm
studios
starting to
in
like
Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a
I
minute.
think my quarterback
Week
speed is
2
like
of the
95.
preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more
think
game
my quarterback
after this
speed.
one, and then we will get it all started as we normally
He
do
does speed.
on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles
Like,
Davis.
literally, in our last game, because that was the first.
And no
He literally,
fireworks to start the half.
it was like
This will be
3rd
a
and
touchback.
26.
So this
He ran up
offense
the
ready
middle,
to go to begin
waited
this
to the
third
play the
quarter.
gun, ran up the middle. That's like 35 yards. On the last game of the season against the Chiefs,
And now
he
a first
did a
chance for the backup here
75-yard
to throw.
quarterback screen.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barnett. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a good
Not too shabby
improviser.
for his first carry of the game.
Just to
That's
move around
exactly
in the
what most
pocket.
teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That's what I was looking for when I
Get this up
drafted
to
him.
about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged
And then when I saw
held
him
their
like in his
ground.
first game,
But how about the guy who made the
35
play? We
yard
often
run.
talk
Oh,
about whether they take a good
okay.
first step or not. Many times you don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
and he's getting better
he was
at
able to
breaking
make the
sacks. So
play.
like
Now third down is
in the
looming. A
preseason,
pickup of 2 on first
they-
down. It's
someone's
just
about to
1
sack
yard
him.
there.
He spun off of them and then threw a dart down the sideline. First down.
Operating from the gun. Brown. He had a man open.
Almost.
but
He was
missed him, and it's
5,100.
incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
On fourth down, the punt team is
Oh,
on as
he
this is
didn't
set
have to.
away. Taken in at the 11. 8 yards
35
on the
seconds.
return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over.
How many scrambling yards did you have?
On first down, they'll start out with Moss. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defenses always talk about earn the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll run on first down with Moss. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Actually,
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Of course. I said I should be going to bed so I can get up.
More now.
I haven't too much.
Got it to Bell on the out route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third
I got
down.
one more. I got one more.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the
I'm just
first
sitting there
down.
now because I can go to sleep.
Now Moore. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
She had a
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
No, I get what you mean. And that they want the way
Now
that
a
this
throw
lady was
on
acting.
first down there, but it's
I'm
incomplete.
sure that's what
Here's
the nurses
second
wanted
and
to
10.
do. Like that hospital had one for like every nurse. They had like 10 patients, and
Again, he'll drop to throw.
it's like it was like,
Oh,
oh,
he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle
can you
third.
sit?
He couldn't
They
catch
was
it.
like, no, I
Now
got
third
other patients.
down.
One lady
They'll look to throw
had Southern
again.
people say, bless her heart, like literally, she
Brings
had
him
to
in
bring,
across the
I think I had to
formation.
really roll her.
And he will be marked down short of the first
She had to
as they
bring the
get to him at
computer
the
into the
29.
room
They'll
and just
go
sit
for a
there so
gain
the
of
lady could
7.
see her while she
And
tried
that's
to do
going
her
to
work.
make it fourth down.
I had to tell her.
They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the
Because the
26.
night nurses team, they was not playing.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
Depends on what
Throw to the
you're
right, caught by Okonkwo. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chigakonkwo, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score.
Chicago probably doesn't matter. That's great.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few
Probably the
years
day
of
down. You
two-point
want
tries
you don't
and
want the
see
Mets
what
coming
data tells
out.
us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Nah, in like places like that, in like rural areas, you don't want to be on the night shift. That's when the zombies come out.
May bear out that running the ball will
I
at
would
least
be
be
on
the
the day
equal of
shift.
throwing it in that situation.
Here's Brown throwing on first down. And his throw here is going to be
But
incomplete.
okay, the difference
We know it's not
The
an easy
difference
job to
between
catch
like
passes when
the
people
day
are trying
shift
to
and
tackle
night
you
shift
and knock
is
the
the
ball
hockey.
away. But the bottom
Daytime,
line is
you have a
that's
lot
a
of
pass he's
running.
got to have and a
It's
pass he
very
should have
hectic.
caught.
Just like
This is
you have so
Dallas, an
many
inside
people
handoff.
that you have to look
And
after
he's got it
at
past
one
the
time,
30
and
before
as
he's
all
hit
you
and
know, pressing the
dropped.
bell so that you.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Seemed like they
But at
picked
night,
an excellent time there, Charles, to go with a draw play.
They
it's
certainly
more
did
of
come a little
now you
overeager trying to get
gotta
into
worry
the
about
backfield and get to the quarterback.
you
They
you
used
might
their
not have
speed
as
and their
many
aggressiveness
running
against them,
backs.
didn't they?
And they're going to stop him right
The
at
ones
the
that
line
are
of
awake
scrimmage.
are
Just no cutback
extra.
lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
They could be on opposite sides.
McKissick again on second down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Yeah, you can't
Nice little
oversell
gain. Here's third and 3.
You give him a sleeping pill that you can put him to sleep
Back
permanently.
to throw. Brown. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a really good job there
Yeah, you
defensively.
can put him on a
They went into this
ventilator, but
possession
one thing
knowing
like
that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball
If
game,
you don't have
and they got it done.
body
Great
to
work to force the 3 and out.
good enough
Got the
safety
football right back for their offense.
that would be
They've got to go to the sidelines
job.
feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Moss. Give him 3 on first down.
Now, their
It'll
TVs
set
only
up
have
a
a 6
second and
channel.
7.
And they're not even. It's not even the craziest part is not even like the regular like channels. It's not like NBC, CBS, Fox.
It'll be complete to
You know,
O'Connell.
it's like it might be like the Cartoon Network,
play that started at
like
the 16, and that's how many
DIY
yards they
channel,
get. First down.
A&E channel, like not even like a coherent
Let him get upfield about 10
channel.
yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
A give running right, Moss.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman
Well, that's
creating
what my mother
space for their
because they
runners.
had, like,
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told
we
his
have YouTube
runners,
TV, so I was
run
able
around
to
the offensive
I
line in
watch her-
pregame. Get
her
used to the
shows that she
ground
was
shaking
on.
so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, it's Moss.
That's
again.
why I think YouTube changed the game.
And taking it across midfield.
They made it so I can go to someone's house
So they escape,
that
so to speak,
I'm nowhere near my house and still watch my team.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting
do
possession.
premium- yeah, but that's a
and turning it
separate,
over to their
those are separate
offense.
charges.
That can be a little
They
bit
don't
deflating.
want-
You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
I would get YouTube Premium only
on the give
if I
up
did
the
like
middle.
watch YouTube.
Nothing
Oh,
doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Because like
You know that old expression, it's not
on
my
the
night?
computer, I don't get
It
ads
hasn't
anyway.
been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit
And it's
heavy.
free.
Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't
My ad
exactly
blocker
play to
game
your
is
advantage,
crazy. I
but
showed you
it's been a
with the
tough go for him.
Every time
with
he
my,
looks up, somebody's
NFL
there
fights and
defensively.
stuff.
That was the same case
Like
on
to
that
watch
play. It's a
my
gain
ad
of
blocking
11,
game
and the
is
Bucs
crazy.
have a
I don't
first
see
down.
no ads
Well,
ever on
partner,
anything.
what do you think?
Like I could block
Maybe
Twitch
four-down
ads
territory,
if
they
I
didn't
wanted
pick
to.
it up, but
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call.
At
I had a
one
feeling
point, they
both
was
of us
like,
said, go for it.
They
Third
they
quarter of
released
a
a
tight
policy
football
of
game as we come up on a second and 10.
just ad blocker. We're gonna try to find a way to make it.
Here's a give up the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
Irish people.
He's sacked back around the 28. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
They tried to do ad block on YouTube.
Looked like a case
like,
where
you got an ad block
defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive
You only
tackle.
watched 3 videos before.
to determine what exactly to do.
You only watched 3 videos before we
try to get back in the
knock you
pocket
out.
and meet
Not
him
knock you
there.
out,
Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage when they
watch
call
any
a quick
video.
set? In any event, right now,
I was
he's
like,
having his
word.
troubles.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed.
You go right now to get over it. Just
The
move
Rio
that.
offense about to set up shop once again. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get
Nah, but
points on this drive. First and 10.
The problem with the BBN is they give you this game city.
Incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10. Again
Because
from
I
the
don't even know
25-yard
where
line.
Pokemon go.
On the give,
I could
this is
move my
Dallas.
location to
And that
where
didn't
I
fool
can pick the
anybody.
house
He's
that
gonna
I'm
be
in.
dropped to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher
So all
third
you have
down
to do is
looming.
like,
And this is why
all
the
you
head
would need
coach
to know
gets
is the
paid the big
longitude and
bucks.
latitude.
Look at where they are in this situation, partner.
Okay,
Do you
you
throw
just
the
make
ball
your
here in a long
phone be
distance
like, I'm here.
situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care
And
of
then
the
you
ball
don't have to
running
worry
away?
about it. So, like,
What kind of
you could be in
options
Japan,
do
but you
have
say
here,
you're
and what do you
at
trust
your
more
house.
on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back
pattern
into that
changing.
throwing situation. We'll see. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
That's more technical. I'm sure a lot of people don't believe.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out come the Bucs now. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
Yeah, that's why you want to get
and
like a
take
good
a
one, like
quarter lead.
Yeah.
Cockrell holds it in left side. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Partition off your hard drive. All of it is not right.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he'll be upended
about
at the
partition,
28-yard line.
Steam
Just a
Deck.
3-yard
Half
gain
of my,
there.
half of my Steam Deck realizing that Steam Deck can be
Now Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there.
the Steam Deck
contact
runs
popped the
it,
ball
and
free, and it's 4th
and
down.
not even like regular living.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
You should take a city.
Now Brown throwing to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Now Brown, he lost the football. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
I like that they say
a golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick slant to Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Moore on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, running left, Moss. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the 1st down.
Here's Moore on 1st and 10. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 9. Off play action. Moore under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead.
Buggy.
The kick by Bass is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the handoff, it's Dallas. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Brown. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He finds his man complete. It's Haynes. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted,
they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 4, 1:46 to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
That is incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down.
Dropped it.
Throw incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the 49ers and the Huskies on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight, the final dress rehearsal, week 3 of the preseason. And we got a good matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Finds Johnston. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And some pretty strong running there. So he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Takes a lot of valid.
Looking to throw. Poole. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Back to throw. Poole. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
drive starts with a run from Achane. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Caught by Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Purdy's throw here into the hands of Jones. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Here's Purdy. Pass out left finds Johnston. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Achane gets it from the gun. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, back to Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Someone put it kind of the best way I could. Like everyone did sure and did.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now Purdy. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Gay's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Throwing to start the drive. Pull. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll run on the draw. It was Joe Clark coming up to make the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off the play fake. Pull. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Pull. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And off to Achane to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Achane.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Here's 3rd and 7. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Achane on the counter.
Oh, look at the juke.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 7. Purdy off the play fake. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Sky Moore from 3 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
That's why.
He'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
With that same situation.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, that kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away.
Yeah, it was like 500,000.
On the return, Carter. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they'll have a short field to work inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Pull. And he's got it. Touchdown. Devontae
But
Parker
even
from 13 yards
in
out.
that,
And the Huskies are an extra point away now from tying this ball
in
game.
my
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are even
what
at 10
someone,
apiece.
what
A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in
How they
excellent
value.
field position, and only one play to score it.
so like
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
right, but nothing to
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Up the middle,
okay,
H.
that's telling
And he is
you
met in
exactly
his
what's
tracks
happening.
behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a
That's
3rd and
telling
7. Is that one
How
officially
they
a
that
loss of
value.
one?
Now, I'm not saying one is right or one is
Purdy
wrong.
from the
but
gun.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Vita Vea with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Pull. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2.
Pull. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
But that's the thing. They told us.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now they'll run on the draw. Oh, nice move. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 41.
With that
The offense on
relationship,
3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet.
Right,
They're
so
going to
at
go
the
for
same
it on 4th. Operating from the gun. It's complete to Robinson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him,
right,
and
so
they
I
did.
can't say.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
They told her, okay, if
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
They told her
Out of the
why
gun
don't
is
you
again
go make it?
Achane.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the
So
37.
you're not willing to take
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
and then
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
right.
Throwing here, Purdy.
It was like I think she went. I think
Got
it was
his
like
man
a movie
complete
or
over the
something.
middle.
Or
It's Johnston. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the
so a
1st.
comedy special for X
On
amount
4th
of
down,
dollars or
J.K.
whatever.
Scott
They
ready to
wanted
punt
pay
it
her
away.
back. They didn't value your
And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
Right. Yeah, it was a comedy strike.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Pull. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pull. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Huskies have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I don't consider it right or wrong, but you can't tell someone how.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They did this.
And his throw is incomplete.
And if they don't,
a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Pull. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
To throw on 3rd down. Pull. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Elliott is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
I agree with that, but
halftime report. Coach?
The one thing that I felt she felt the same way was Durr. I don't, and it is.
All right, Brandon, thank you
hard,
very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend, and then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game.
Ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right back to him on first down. Stays on his feet. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Julian Okwara there to bring him down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. And they'll try to run the option here. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game.
Yeah, that's what I was
doing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Pull. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And that's the thing.
Operating from the gun.
And I feel that
looking
when it
like
comes to how you feel about it, that everyone feels no matter how I would never
27 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
If you could be a stream of one.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least the first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. This is Davis. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to.
Here's Purdy. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. This is taken at the 18. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2.
Right, but that's
for
the
anything
thing.
out there.
They always
Watching
say
for trouble on the road and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this
that's
drive.
exactly what.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
And like again,
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They're telling you, blatant. Oh, I'm paying
Back
this
to
person
throw.
whatever
Cool. Flush to his
because
right.
I value them.
And they're going
And
to
if
get this
you're
beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On 1st and 10, Poole. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
With that, it's hard to prove that it's unethical also because, like, for example,
inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement
because, like,
with those last
like
two plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
So if I'm trying to get that
looking to
suburban white woman audience,
and it's caught. Touchdown.
then that's what.
Allen Robinson ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Ball start, offense.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Back to throw, Purdy. A short one there to
And on top of that,
without
like,
the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
So yeah, I happen to like
Purdy
like
looking
I'm
to
not a
throw.
fan.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
But
Picked
that's
up a
not.
first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Now Purdy. Throw caught by Achane.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Right, but
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Niners first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To the right side, and he's got more complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Like that's a perfect. That's a perfect
again.
example.
And he
Take
hauls
the
it
biggest contract
in the
in America.
Touchdown,
Biggest contract.
San Francisco.
Biggest
A
contract in America.
16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to make
That's
some
what I'm saying. The
inroads
biggest,
here to
not
that
in sports,
deficit.
in America's league.
They'll look to throw.
The biggest contract
down there
in sports.
defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good,
But
CD, but
the
things may
biggest-
be a
the
little more
biggest,
uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this
contract
game's
in
over.
American
You've
sports
locked
is
the door
baseball.
on him. Instead, it's still open
And
a little
90%
bit.
of
And
those
they've got a
contracts
puncher's chance.
goes
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
agent or
Now the Rio
Hispanic.
offense set to take over.
Period. Like
2 scores
we
on the
have
plus side.
baseball
Still time
players
here
who
in this
have
4th quarter,
similar
but maybe you
stats,
start thinking about playing keep
similar
away.
attributes.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Where-
You're
because
not
there's
thinking
no
touchdowns
salary
anymore.
cap.
You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. Playing
I'll
keep
pay a
away.
Hispanic
First
man
downs, they
like
can't touch
$200
the
million.
ball.
I'll pay the black man $60 million. And
On
they,
second down, a
they
run with
did.
Dallas. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. The offense on third down tonight.
In baseball,
they've
they
hit
have
on
you have
half
5
of them,
for like a
5 for
pitcher.
10. Here it's
like a
3rd
pitcher,
and
you
2.
have like 5 starters. Every day you
They'll try and
play
pick it up
multiple
by
times a
running
day,
the
so
action to
every-
the right. Now Brown, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Here's Adams. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Max Crosby, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 3rd down and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run with McKissick. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
and that's what I'm saying.
Dallas up the middle.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Right. But that's what I'm.
A carry now for
That's
McKissick.
not the focus. But that's
And
what
the
I'm
big
saying.
boys up front,
They
they're
have
gonna stop
like
him
in the
right
quarter
at the
run, they
line.
could just
David
in the
Onyemata
quarter
there
run,
on
they
the
could just
tackle.
like, oh,
Now a
the
2nd and
reason
10.
we didn't pay her or we won't pay her.
They'll go
so much.
again with
And-
McKissick.
And I always have preference. I'm not saying
Busting
it's right.
through contact.
They only have to
Just
say
wasn't a
is,
huge
we
hole
don't
there for
feel
him to
that she's
operate.
going to
Stop just
more than
inside the
that we want.
35-yard line.
They'll come up now,
But we're not going
3rd
to
and
pay
3.
her top dollar.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he didn't get there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Adams.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now Adams looking to throw on 2nd down.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They'll run on first down with Dallas.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10.
But that's what I'm saying. They could easily.
Here's McKissick.
There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
On first down, Brown.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's easy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As they call them, I don't believe this is. They should word like they do. 25 to 35.
They'll try and pick it
College
up
educated suburban white. That's how it's hard to them.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
White women do that.
Here we go on 4th down. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
DJ Dallas.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Huskies have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Like I said, that was.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Adams now to throw on 2nd down.
And that's the thing. I think she would have.
Trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's French. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, he'll drop to throw.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think.
Look at Thomas wide open. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Cared about how much
throwing
money
on
they
first down.
Adams. Where they
throw left side complete. That's French. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Adams. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ian Thomas
from 21 yards away. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as
that's
this.
the thing,
Some
too.
players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining
because
brightly.
you can go out,
They show up and they show out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
right? But there's a lot more cases where they just like, just speaking on entertainment law. If you feel that you are worth what they don't like your kind of people, then you go make it your. Because you're right. It's not fair. And I think that's the entertainment business. It's like, yeah, like, because anyone, it doesn't have to be speaking legally. Well, no. Like I with that, I can't. You can't do it to the scale and like it, but you can do it. You can go take a handheld camera, a phone, whatever, and And like that. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I don't think she's trying at all. I'm right. I just think that like with with I think it's with Monique. It's like to get to the point that I was before, where I compare her a lot to Nicki Minaj. The situation with Amy Schumer, I'm like, okay, um, I would personally, I wouldn't compare myself to someone else. I feel that I'm worth it. I feel I'm worth it because I can go get this, and I will go do that. Whereas in with like, brought up with Oprah and That's true. But give me 1 second. Let me close out the stream. Hold on 1 second. I'll respond. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. I want to thank everyone for coming, watching, all the people that were lurking, all the people that watches on YouTube. I appreciate. I want to give a shout out to Godfrey for coming through, chatting, getting the chat moving. I appreciate it. And lurking. I appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to the illustrious silver-haired goddess, Miss Lady. I appreciate you letting me sit in your talking to you. Keeping me company. I appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to Truth, aka 74 coming through. I want to give 743, aka Coach, aka Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk. I appreciate you. I want to give a shout out to Blue Boba for coming through. I appreciate you talking with her, having debates. I appreciate. And I don't know if I'm gonna be back. I'm not gonna be back. I'm not gonna be back tonight, but I will be back. I don't know. I'll probably be back either tomorrow or the next ever. But I appreciate you all, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.